они не должны рассчитывать на обширную поддержку. То есть, если вы начинаете бизнес, он имеет право на поддержку, но какова она, что это должно вести и в каком объеме?
I have to say, I have to recognize that in Italy we have a great global system. I see that a lot of different organizations they work together, like Immagine, Camera Nazionale della Moda, important fairs like White, Super. It's important that in every country exists a formula of collaboration together, because also if the two are competitors, they have to work together to create the system and to support new designer, but also to support the fashion week, because every single fashion week is works when everything is working. It's working the fairs, it's working the award, it's working the showroom, the fashion show. So everything is like a great machine, and this great machine have to go. Yes, it's important also to support the new designer, and in Italy there are Vogue talent, also next in Rome with Mr. Gianfelici. She's doing a great job. Yeah, I think so. But also here, I have to recognize that this season was a real surprise about this most professional week. Now that everything is made so well, so professional, and I think it's important to create this new synergy and to create the support for new designers.
Как он выбирал дизайнер, прежде чем понимает, что коммерчески они не могут быть успешными? Сколько вы отдаете время дизайнерам, которые работаете, прежде чем оставить
I think so 2 seasons are enough. So in 1 year you understand if there is the possibilities, if the market is interested in, because okay, you can create everything, but if the market is not interested, wrong. It's not. So you have to do everything very professional. You have to propose the new designers, quality, price, delivery, blah blah blah. Everything have to work. But the final important result is about the market, so you have to sell. And in the past, maybe you needed more time. Now everything is so fast. In 1-2 seasons, you understand if the market is interested on this new project or not. If not, as well as the market needs new design and needs new brands, if it's not, you have to create it, to leave it the place to the new proposal.
We have to respond, to the question about do designers dream and do they in some way, expect everyone else to help? Definitely yes. There's definitely this attitude, but I think when we speak about a reality check that designers need, I also have to say that there's a reality check that the whole industry needs. And for the last 10 years, we have seen a lot of support structures for designers, mostly fashion awards being launched, and unfortunately most of these fashion awards don't benefit the designer, they benefit the brands, they benefit, as Mauro just said, the fashion system or this machine that needs to be kept running, and I'm a pragmatist and I don't like it, but if designers expect things to be done for them, then they are their right way, because everyone else in the fashion industry expects things to be in some way placed that this big machine keeps on running. I'm a big fan of support of talent has to be structured in a way that it really sort of helps designers to run their businesses. So unfortunately funding is a bit like drugs. You get addicted to it really quickly, and therefore unfortunately it's a downward spiral, and that is what we've seen happening in a lot of countries around the world where there's too much support for talent. But likewise, I have to say, if a designer says yes, everything has to be brought to me in a silver platter, they're right, because look at the fashion weeks, look at the fashion system. Do we need all these jobs? Do we need all the showrooms? Do we need the parties, the events, the dinners, the models, all of that? No. And unfortunately, the reality check will come, but not only for emerging designers, but it's coming in a big way for the entire industry. I think we're just seeing the start of it.
No, I totally agree with what Stefan said, and yeah, I have to add that if graduates come out of school and have high expectation, it means that probably from outside they're getting the wrong message because, as said, I mean, it cannot be given all on a silver plate. So I do think that, I mean, designers need to have expectation because it's right, but it has to be balanced expectations. And so the platforms that give help, which are many, and even the contests, sometimes I do think that money is not the right solution. I mean, these contests that give huge amount of money, I think it's important, but is it the solution? I'm not really sure. I mean, it depends on at which stage, you know, now there's, you know, LMH is giving this big money of 300,000 euros, which is really a lot of money, but in the meantime they're also giving the supporting of a tutoring program, which is far probably most important than the money, because the thing is that you give money to a designer, I'm not saying LMH, but whoever, you give him 100,000 euros, then he doesn't know how to spend it, and in 2 months it's done. So the thing is that sometimes I do think that probably platforms which do not give money but support, real support, it's much more, the results are much more higher than giving money, because designers need to have experience. Designers need to have experience with big brands. Yeah, big brands are fundamental for small designers to have the experience to work in a big brand and understand how it works. So that when they go back home, they understand what happens next. So this is experience. Experience is fundamental. Experience that gives you the stability and gives you the income. Just money on a plate, it's not the solution.
Фактически получается, что раньше в основном, да, дизайнер основывал свой собственный бренд после того, как он работал в большом бренде некоторое время, набирался опыта, учился всему, как строится производство, как происходит подготовка коллекции. После этого он уже был готовым профессионалом, специалистом на рынке, который мог основать собственную компанию и начинать работать независимо. Сейчас огромное количество брендов появляются, и не все, далеко не все, большая масса этих брендов, они все начинают с нуля, сразу же после выпуска из университета, из школ, и начинают пытаться сами. Не является это тоже на данный момент некой проблемой. Тем, что у дизайнеров, возможно, иногда недостаточно просто опыта в индустрии, поэтому очень многие начинания, действительно большие таланты могут остаться за бортом потому, что они начали слишком рано. Нужно было получить больше образования, больше опыта. Как вы считаете?
There's no right and wrong, you know. So, you know, to all the designers here, you know, don't take the system for granted. You know, of course, working for a big brand is a huge opportunity to get some insight, but it also, in some way, you know, sets your mind that things have to work a certain way. And you know, we've seen great talent making it also happen without even going to university. So, you know, going to fashion design school sometimes has a good and has a bad effect. And we see this, for example, every spring, and starting from, I think, last week, we now start covering all the graduate shows from around the world, and it goes on for 3 to 4 months. You know, there's some designers or some schools where you think, you know, they probably would have done better without a school, because in some way they have such a sort of artistic vision that has been in some way pushed onto them by the school itself. I think we live in a really exciting time. There's no rule for anything. You know, just you know, be yourself. And it sounds cheesy, but try to sort of, you know, come up with a solution for your own situation. I've seen designers who, you know, had someone in their family who helped them with the business setup. That's a great way to get started. But of course, working for a huge high street brand and seeing, you know, how they operate is a great insight to you. So I would say, you know, there's no rules in fashion anymore. Just make the rules.
As said Stefan, I'm competitive, is right, but there's also another thing I wanted to say. I mean, it's not that you have to become cool designers. I mean, it's just this like this mad thing of I want to become a designer. So there's another part of the fashion world which is designers that work for brands. I mean, there are very talented people that work with big brands, and you have to consider that if big brands or even smaller brands, but as we say, example, big brands, I mean, if you have to think about Gucci, I mean, it's not just Alessandro Michele doing it by himself, he has a team. So, I mean, in the team, there are young people, there are students that get in, have experience, and then maybe work with him for many years. So there's also designers that stay a little bit behind the scenes, but who are fundamental. So even think about that there's careers also in brands. And then you can, I mean, Alessandro Michele, he as a graduate, he stayed there, now he's designing Gucci. So you also have to think about the other side. And as Stefan said, I mean, there are not really a lot of rules right now. I mean, if you have talent, it comes out. I mean, if you go to fashion schools it's very important, but it's not fundamental. It's fundamental once you're in the school to understand how to become a designer and what you want. But then if someone has talent, there are many talents that came out without doing fashion school or even doing maybe completely different universities. And so, I mean, now everything is changing really fast.
Yes, I agree. Things only school is not enough. To be independent after school from a dream can really create a nightmare because you need experience. Absolutely. How we work together, how is working a designer team, how is working the company. So it's much better for the young designer after the school don't open the own brand immediately, but have an experience inside the zone, inside the company fabrics for 2-3 years to understand how is the work, how is the job, and only after maybe they can launch their own brand. But like I told you before, it's important to create around this new project a professional team. You can be independent, but you cannot do by yourself. So you need absolutely to create a team, to create a coach, a tutor that can help you, give you the knowledge, the experience, all the supports for create a brand, a new brand. It's possible, but maybe the error that a lot of students they do right now is just to create a fashion show, and that is the final.